we check out some PewView? Eh? Anybody want to check, or PewView? I always get his name wrong. How about we check out some PewView? Do we want to look at some PewView? Otherwise known as the individual that I, over. Because his firearm skills... Oh, his firearm skills.
Bang, bang, bang!
Okay.
Bang, 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 bang!
And I saw this in the feed and I thought, oh fuck yes, because he is testing the TTI Canik. The title of the video, okay, the face, he's a gun tuber? He's a gun tuber who is like a living aimbot. This man's aim is ungodly. It is incredible. He's incredibly skilled. He is an incredibly skilled marksman. Yeah, effectively, sadistic. He is John Wick in real life, which is interesting because this video is the video headline is the new TTI Canik John Wick worthy? And if anybody's going to test it for John Wick worthiness, it's PewView. So I think this is gonna be awesome. So let's check this out. Oh shit!
Aaron just did a collab with Canik that we can actually afford. This thing right here is the new TTI Combat from Canik, and today we're gonna find out if this thing is John Wick worthy, or if it's just worthy of the price in general. But first, we're gonna go over the features of this thing and what you're gonna expect inside of this box.
Ugh.
First thing you're gonna notice when you pick up this pistol is it now has an integrated compensator. This is a single port comp. The barrel's got some nice fluting. I don't know if that's gonna do anything for you, but it looks pretty dope. It's got the nice burnt bronze. I'm a big fan of burnt bronze firearms, so
it's a nice look.
Right away. It's got some nice slide serrations, some window cuts side and top.
Really, Jameson, Canik pistols are not great? Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on what makes them not great? Because from the sound of it, they teamed up with Tarim Tactical, so Tarim Tactical would have probably had some significant input into the design, which makes me wonder if Tarim Tactical did the design and Canik did the manufacturing, which may compensate for Canik's own pistols not being great, perhaps. If that may have been part of the issue is that Canik does not design good pistols. Because if Tarim did the design and they did the manufacturing.
Some nice backup iron sights with a fiber optic really high up on the post and a blacked out serrated rear. Then they added some nice aggressive texturing in the ambi slide release, extended mag release with a nice mag well.
Nice.
And if you guys are familiar with Canik, the first thing you notice about a Canik is how damn good these striker fire triggers are. Got a nice light break with a short reset. I don't think anybody has ever said anything bad about a Canik.
That's okay. That's impressive. So, if you want to know why this is impressive, for those who are not experienced shooters. So when he did this,
light break with a short reset.
So he had the trigger fully depressed, racked the slide, and only needed to move the trigger very slightly to reset the trigger to allow for another trigger pull. It did not need to come all the way forward. It only needed to go, honestly, it looked like a few millimeters to reset the trigger pull. And not only that, the slide barely had to go back. So, okay, here's the slide fully engaged. It only had to go back that far. Now, bearing in mind, this is the slide fully retracted. So when you fire a pistol, a semi-automatic pistol, the slide will fully retract upon firing, which will then rechamber another round. So, why is that so significant here? Because what this means is that the trigger reset is so fast. The slide movement is so minimal for the trigger reset, and the trigger reset is so short. It means rapid firing with this pistol just became a hell of a lot more fun. It means that you could rapid fire this pistol extremely easily. And in a gunfight, that can make a big difference. So that's why I am like gooing myself right now about this short slide, about the short slide travel and trigger release.
Reset. I don't think anybody has ever said anything bad about a Canic trigger before. These guys also dropped their new Canic red dot. It's kind of like the same window as an SRO, but for a quarter of the price. We'll see how it holds up over time. This gun, as you see configured with the red dot, is just over $1,000. I think it's $1,040. Without the red dot, it's about $950, which is about the same price as the Rival S. So we're gonna talk about the extra features you get with this thing, and if you would choose this over this. If we're comparing the two right off the bat, I like the color of this one quite a bit more, and I am a polymer frame guy. I'm not a huge fan of the metal grips. So over here in the box, which is a super awesome box, got a nice little Terran Tactical combat thingy there. Get your gun, you get your red dot. I don't think the red dot comes installed.
Is this just like a little toy or something? I have to know. What is this? Like just a little trinket to go with it, oh, it's a toolkit. It's a toolkit in the shape of a little pistol. That is so cool. You think so? Oh, that's what I'm wondering. Is it a lighter? Is it a model? Taurus said it's a toolkit. Are you sure about that?
Cheer 100 bro. You're the funniest VTuber named Ember Paradox who streams on twitch.tv that I've ever seen. One time, you did a joke, and I breathed air really heavily out of my nose. It was insane.
Thank you, Roasted Dad. Thank you. Your explanation got lost. Hang on. Okay, they are one of the only modern pistols that you cannot dry fire without swapping out the firing pin for a dry fire pin. They're good for the price, but I would generally recommend anything else if they can afford it. Interesting. So you can't dry fire then? Why can you not dry fire them without swapping? Wait. Okay, Jameson, so let me make sure I'm understanding correctly. When you're saying you can't dry fire them, are you referring to, like, from a training perspective, like training yourself on the trigger pull? You can't dry fire them to train yourself on proper trigger pull. Is that what you mean? Okay, gotcha. I understand. I can see how that could be a little bit annoying, but it wouldn't deter me. It certainly would be a very minor factor in terms of deterring me from purchasing one. I do appreciate the fact that it is kind of annoying. Springs are really tight and require a lot of working out to run smoothly. That's fair, but I'd say more than a few pistols have that issue when you get them fresh, and you need to put like a 500 or 1,000 rounds through them to really break them in. You could dry fire them if you use snap caps. I could see that. Yeah, it's like I understand that there's every pistol is no pistol's perfect. Every pistol is going to have some issues with it, and that doesn't minimize them. Okay, Doom, have a great time. Hope you see you again soon. The complaints about the pistol does not minimize them, does not invalidate them. And it is understandable that those things might annoy you. For myself, what the issues that you brought up to me would not be a deterrent from, at the bare minimum, trying this pistol out. I mean, it's it's the look alone. It's a very attractive pistol. And from the brief bit that we saw him test firing it, it looks like it functions fantastically. I can't wait to see him on the range with it.
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I put that on. Comes with a couple back straps. You got your little mini Pew here full of screws and tools here.
Okay, it is.
Driver. Comes with a couple magazines.
So toolkit,
a 21 rounder and an 18 rounder. It also comes with a lot.
Did he say 21 rounder?
Magazines. You get a 21 rounder and an 18.
I didn't think that was allowable for you to for manufacturers to make 21 and 18 round magazines. Like, well, no, actually, no. Sorry, it depends on state. I caught myself. It depends upon the state. Yeah, I would say 9mm. Yeah. Yep. I realized it. No, 21. Actually, 21. Hang on, I'll show you.
Driver. Comes with a couple magazines. You get a 21.
18. Let me see the back of it.
Rounder and an 18
Ah,
rounder.
no, an actual 21 rounder. 21 plus 1 in the chamber.
You can think of that you want to run an optic on it probably has a mount for it. Which Canik has always been known for doing a good job with mounting systems.
Oh, and it comes with a holster.
And features in general, because you get a holster, speed reloader, all the tools you can need, a lighter, a recoil spring, and of course you got to have that Terran Tactical coin in here. So this is potentially John Wick's new sidearm in John Wick 5. Unconfirmed, I have no idea. I just assumed Terran Tactical did a new pistol. So we're just gonna assume that it's John Wick's gun. Squirrel. What was I talking about?
John Wick, unconfirmed.
Yeah, just in case this is John Wick's gun, we got to figure out if it's worthy. So we're going to start up close, see how fast this thing is, see how well we can control the recoil of this, and test some transitions. But first, we got to thank today's sponsor, TacPack. TacPack is a monthly subscription service that sends you tactical gear to your house every single month. TacPack has two main tiers. They got the standard and the plus. The standard is going to cost you $59.95, but typically has a value of $90 to $120. TacPack Plus is going to cost you $139.95 shipped, but typically has a value anywhere from $240 to $300 in it. But May is going to be full of killer gear. These guys are adding 2 companies never before seen on TacPack, so new subscribers that use code PEW are also going to get a free box full of EDC gear worth $98, bringing your total value to $350. Let's see what you get inside of one of these things. A good old Beavis and Butthead t-shirt, some Wiley X glasses, Reptilian grip, flashbang tumbler, radiant charging handle, a Halo 600 rangefinder, some more walkers, a little pack of targets, and never forget about the good old wiener sticker. So if you're interested in signing up for TacPack, go hit that link in the description below. Make sure you use code PEW to get your free box of EDC gear.
You talking about all these? Yeah, these are all ARs and AKs. And it looks like this might be I think this is a Vector Rager. You know, Vector, Benelli maybe, AR, the drum, AK, AR. I think this might be an AK right here. So, yep.
And of course, we can't forget about STI. If any of you guys watching this want to become a gunsmith or work in the gun
Actually,
industry,
hang on. I don't think that's an AR, but I don't think it's an AK either. I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, but the barrel, it's like the receiver looks AR, kind of, but the barrel looks AK. That barrel has an AK look to it. So, an EBR print, maybe. I don't know. M14 soap can? Okay. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sidetrack.
Today.
Recess. Okay, Can I point out? He did not miss once there. Out of all that, he did not miss once. Every shot was still on target.
Points. Yes!
Well, actually, wait, but I think he hit the base.
Yes!
I couldn't tell. Did he just drop? Did it hit the base or did it actually hit the target? Okay, if he actually hit the target, I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh God. I can't tell. If he can... This man is bullseye. This man is bullseye. Holy shit.
Yes! 100-yard hip shot. John Wick can do it.
No! No fucking way. Hey, chat? Remember when I made that joke a few streams ago? It was the Fat Electricians one. Somebody clipped it, of course. And I made a joke saying, like, XYZ or something that's not like I was creaming my panties for it. Yeah. Oh God.
All right, so for our John Wick testing, we got a new little target system from Toast set out. I don't really know a whole lot about this thing. The owner came out and explained it to us, but we're gonna see if I can remember any of this shit.
Red Bastard, well, in the movie, it was, fuck. Chat, help me out. It was Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell in the movie, who is Irish, so they made Bullseye Irish. In the comic books, he's New York white guy in the comic books. So, he's good.
So essentially, his box back here contains...
Jameson, PewView. 100% PewView. 100%. Insane skill like this 100% trumps Shearson's muscles. This level of skill is a hell of a lot more of a turn on than just big muscles and being able to take a lot of pain. Absolutely. Absolutely.
A couple pistons that go up vertically and sideways horizontal. So you can put whatever target and whatever configuration you want. You can hide this thing behind a door or wall berm, whatever you want to configure it as. And then there's a bunch of different settings to make it move all over. So you can have targets popping out the side, the front,
Yeah, a bonus rat bastard.
It's inconsistent and it throws everybody off. It's a pretty fun little training toy and a good John Wick training tool.
Bobcat, in seriousness, it's not merely about the speed. It's how unbelievably accurate he is that has my heart racing. His incredible accuracy is just 100%.
Because it seems like in all the movies, when John Wick shoots at somebody, they're kind of popping out all over. Same concept, right? And right here, you can set your speed, your difficulty, where you want to pop in out. You want to left, right, up, down, whatever the hell. It's got a bunch of different settings. Okay, so right off the bat, not a huge fan of this red dot when the sun's out. If you can look down here right now, at a lot of different little specks
that's not
from
good.
The sun glare. So I'm not sure which red dot I'm supposed to be using here. So that's
bad.
That kind of makes me.
That's not a good red dot sight. If you can't use it in daylight like that, that's almost like don't have the red dot when the sun is high in the sky. Only put the red dot on if you're going to be operating when the sun is low. This is the one that came with it. This red dot sight is a Canik red dot sight. It actually came with the firearm.
You want to put an SRO on this, but we're going to run with it. We're going to hope I pick the right dot.
Okay.
You ready? Okay.
Jesus.
Yep.
Well, it's not the fact that it's red. It's because of the glare of the sunlight. It's artifacting in the lens. So it's not singular. The same thing would happen with green dot. It's just the glare of the sun is fucking with the optic. So it wouldn't matter. So it red, green, blue, whatever color the dot is, it would still mess it up. That's the problem.
Good? Yep. Should get some fresh ones up there. Good. Before I try to do doubles on the toast targets, I just kind of want to see what return to zero looks like on this Canik. Go about 70 yards and double tap this. We'll see how close the bullets land together. Hey, you put that mag in.
I sure did.
I watched you.
Oh,
Right.
That's not good. That is not good.
Zero looks like on this Canik.
I will see that again.
Go about 70 yards and double tap this. We'll see how close the bullets land together. Hey, you put that mag in.
I sure did.
I watched you. All right, you ready? Right touching each other. That is actually pretty impressive. They're kissing.
You can kiss me if you want.
All right, I'm gonna do a little muzzle flip test to see if this compensator is actually compensating. I'm just gonna do 5 rounds with this and then 5 rounds with this. Both of them are using Winchester 124 grain. Go right here in the dirt. Ready? All right, now the rival.
Yeah.
This definitely dips a lot more, but it feels smoother, probably because it's a heavier pistol. But all right, we got 2 targets sitting up right here. We're gonna test return to zero on the rival versus this one. Start with the TTI, we'll go on the bottom here, just 2 rounds as fast as I can. We'll see how close they are. It's like a 2-inch spread. Top one.
Oh, wow.
I'd say it's like a 3-inch spread. All right, we're gonna test out some Winchester 115 because I assume a lot of that recoil is due to the
So, okay, you definitely, like, here's the grouping here. Look at how close that grouping is. Like, quick 2-shot. Really good grouping. He did get better before. And then the other one, look at the distance. Look at the grouping for the other one. Like, even with it being a heavier sidearm, you see the grouping is, ooh. Honestly, Jameson, with him, I don't think it matters. I honestly don't think it matters. He's testing the grouping, like he's testing to see if the compensators it is. I think this was more of a test to see if the compensator on the TTI is effective, and it is. I suppose it could matter. Uh, Maybe. But I'd say given his skill level, I think there's but I do believe this was like more of a test of the compensator versus anything else.
Not bad. I'd say it's like a 3-inch spread.
Because also, it doesn't, because he was testing grouping, not accuracy. So regardless of iron sights or, regardless of using iron sights or optic, he's still having the same sight picture. So the grouping should still be, even if it was not in the 10 ring, that didn't matter if it was in a 10 ring or not. He was just looking for how closely they were together. So the type of sights do not matter this time. And the grouping on the TTI was far better.
All right, we're gonna test out some Winchester 115 because I assume a lot of that recoil is due to the super hot 124s. See if that compensator actually compensates. Just gonna go right here in the dirt. Yeah, that's a totally different gun.
Right.
Just gonna go right here in the dirt. Yeah, that's a totally different gun. That's stupid. All right, so is it John Wick worthy? Yeah, probably. The guy's probably gonna keep it
Atanashi 17, I believe, is the current count.
a lot flatter than I can with that movie quality ammunition. 124s is not a great matchup with this because Canik already is pretty snappy to begin with. That's the only downfall when you buy Canik. It's got like that 320 bore axis, so you got a lot of slide weight coming up. It doesn't feel like it recoils a lot, it's just got a lot of muzzle flip, like a 320. And the reason I don't like 320s, these get a pass because it's got a great trigger in it, and they don't shoot when you drop them. So, is it worth the money? Absolutely. Canik does an amazing job. You get all of that inside of the box. All of these features with a great looking gun.
Could have been worse, Atanashi.
For around $1,000. Absolutely.
I mean, Atanashi could have been worse. It could have been. You could have changed out the K to a B.
These features with a great looking gun and a red dot for around $1,000. Absolutely. I would definitely take it over the Rival, and I'm also a fan of the Rival. I've been using this to test all the red dots and everything because it's taken some abuse. This thing has gone through it and is still running strong. Canik makes a nice durable pistol and a hell of a bang for the buck. Not so sure about the red dot if you're running competitions indoor.
I mean, or if you haven't learned by now, it only encourages me. Why do you think I'm still blushing right now?
Or around noon and the sun's not in your face, it's probably a great option, but the bloom drives me nuts. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would pick one of these up for yourself. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Great video. Great video in so many ways. Whew. Chat, anybody else warm? Anybody else feeling kind of warm right now? Oh my.